recording for the rest of the Helping the Houseless unit. Your goal is to find possible solutions for the problems identified for the houseless in Skid Row and other places. Over the past few weeks, you've been doing research, reading, watching documentaries, and you were able to identify a lot of problems that houseless people have. So now you need to try to find solutions. You're going to sketch 3 ideas, choose one, and try to prototype it. I totally understand that the prototyping might be a challenge, so they're going to be really, really basic because of the pandemic. So we're not expecting anything elaborate. Just create something that gives us a basic idea. So you may make it out of paper cutouts, you might make it out of cardboard, you might make it with string. Just try to do some sort of prototype. You might also do something digital, and I'll show you in examples in a minute. Then for the second part of this unit, you'll be asked to evaluate current solutions and identify improvements that could be made. So we're assessing you on Criterion C, Strand 3, which is creating the prototype, and Criterion D, Strand 4, outlining improvements for current solutions to problems for the houseless. So what do you need to do? Pick a problem to solve. Check out the Padlet. There's lots of problems there. You can use someone else's problem that was identified, but choose a problem and you're going to try and solve that. Then you're going to brainstorm solutions. You could try mind mapping. You could list your ideas. You can talk to your family and see what ideas they have, or ask them what they think of your idea. You can sketch your ideas out. Think of what materials or software might help you make your prototype. And make sure you save these materials because we actually want you to submit them along with Criterion C. It will help support you, especially if you're not able to make a prototype. And then you're going to make a prototype. You just try to make a version of your solution. Paper, cardboard, spare fabric, pretty much anything. Or you could do it digitally. And then you're going to write a short paragraph describing your prototype, just in case it really is kind of hard to understand what it is you did because you didn't have all the materials you wanted. For Criterion D, we're going to give you 3 real solutions to the houseless problem that exist right now. You're going to evaluate those solutions and then just simple paragraphs about how you would improve the solutions that already exist. A few examples. You can use any of these, by the way. They're just problems that I identified and ideas that I had for how you could solve them. So you might repurpose a store. There's a lot of empty stores now because of the pandemic. Businesses have closed, especially in the US. There are large department stores. Maybe you could sketch a layout or create a 3D model of how you could redesign a department store to make small homes or something for people. Think about how you could store the stuff. In the documentary, they talked about how all of their stuff has to fit in a 60-gallon container. So how could you make that easier for them? And then you can prototype that with cardboard too and just show how it might collapse. Just talk us through it. Think about how you could protect people in their tents. Sometimes women are attacked. Maybe it could lock from the inside. Maybe think about the materials that it's made of and come up with some ideas for that. And then you could just prototype what your locking mechanism might look like with fabric, cardboard. Okay, that's it. If you have questions, feel free to ask on the Q&A document or email. Don't overthink this, especially the prototyping part. We need to get through C and D and we can't get into the workshop, so we want you to try. But if you can't get it done, send us emails, communicate with us, send us pictures of what you've done so that we can work with you. Okay, bye.